I get kind of heated in this video, and I make a lot of points or remarks very harshly. I just want to make it very clear, do not let me ruin something for you. Just because an idiot on the internet like me tells you you're wrong for liking something, that shouldn't discourage you for liking something. If I tell you that the movies are bad, you shouldn't think, oh, movies must be bad because he said it. No, you're entitled to your own opinions and beliefs, and if you enjoy Aero, I shouldn't change that for you. You should still enjoy the chocolate bar no matter how much I hate it. Anyways, enjoy. Bye-bye. Or you probably won't enjoy the video if you actually like Aero. You're probably going to hate me for this. Enjoy! In the world of candy bars, there's no right answer, only a wrong answer, and that is Aero. When you compare two completely different chocolate bars together, you can't. They're just too different. For instance, Coffee Crisp and Mars Bar. Try to compare. You just can't. They're too different. But where all other bars succeed, Aero falls flat on its lumpy, hollow, shallow, bubblegum dum-dum looking face. And this is why. Inherently, Aero is the poorest chocolate bar, a chocolate bar with air pockets in it. And that's immediately where all the problems come from. Because you're paying for a full solid chocolate bar and full solid diabetes, when really you're only getting 75% chocolate and 25% air. It's abysmal that a company with such a positive reputation and known for doing completely ethical things like Nestle would make one of if not the most scammy chocolate bars out there. It's complete diarrhea. There's an argument to be found that the porous nature of the bar gives it texture, but I've always found that it's genuinely underwhelming for me. I bite into like 2 pieces of it and I just left with like only 1 piece, like half of what I actually bit into. It just turns to dust. It's like cotton candy. Side tangent, cotton candy isn't even that great. We just associate it with good memories, like carnivals and theme parks, when really it's just a thick, sticky sugar cloud. It's not even that. You touch it with your grimy little fingers and it gets wet, and when it gets wet, it just dissolves into just a sticky like juice, and it's terrible because you're eating with your hands and your hands all sticky and your shirt's all sticky and your face is all sticky and everyone's mad. It's not great. And you can just compress the entire cloud into like a muffin cup, and it's still $10. Cotton candy is like $10 at carnivals. It's terrible. And you could compress all of it into like a muffin cup. And a cup that big of candy would just be like $1, maybe even less. Why am I talking about cotton candy? But then there comes the argument that cake is no different than Aero and that it has air pockets just like Aero. Why is it any different? Why is cake good but Aero not good? I'm going to make this as blunt and as quick as I possibly can. Cake is cake. Aero is Aero. One is a big dessert that's freshly baked sometimes, mostly freshly baked, and one of them is a shriveled up chocolate bar. You can't compare. It's like the Coffee Crisp and Mars bar type deal. They're just too different. Cake, it cannot be compared to Aero because Aero is a pre-manufactured piece of like terribleness, while cake is like the holy grail of all desserts. No candy bar could even compare to cake. Cake is just too good. And Aero comparing to cake? Please. Then comes the argument that Aero is technically healthier than other chocolate bars because there's less chocolate to eat. There's a big problem with that argument because if you're eating a chocolate bar, why are you even worrying about health? You're getting fat either way no matter what bar you eat. You're worried about the wrong thing. It's like saying that diet soda is better than normal soda. They're not good to drink either way. If you're worried about health, drink water. If you're worried about health, eat broccoli. Don't eat a chocolate bar if you're worried about health. It's the wrong thing to think about. So you shouldn't be worried about Aero being, oh, it's just healthier than the other bars. That's the wrong thing to think about. And also, it's just as bad for you as any other bar. Same as the diet soda and the normal soda. They're just a chemical mess. I mean, fine. Soda does have a lot more calories than diet soda. Diet soda is advertised as 0 calories, 0 sugar. But there's something making it sugary anyway. There's something that makes it sweet still. And do you think that stuff's good for you? Probably not. It just doesn't have any caloric value, but it does have chemical value, and that's still probably not great, all right? Now that's all the points and remarks that I have to say about Aero. Now let me make this very clear. If you do like Aero and you enjoy eating it, that's fine. I'm not going to tell you you're stupid for liking something that I don't. Because we already know that. Anyways, that's it. Bye-bye.